In July of 2024, Sultan arrived with his 11 roommates after they were rescued from their previous shelter in Miami County, Ohio. Originally labeled as an alpha male, Sultan spent most of his days confined in a small cage with limited mobility. This resulted in him being covered in mats that clung close to his skin, making even the smallest movements painful and uncomfortable. On his first day here at BCR, we could see the relief wash over his eyes as the mats were shaved away from his skin and he knew he was finally safe. Watching him regain his strength and live in comfort has been truly beautiful and inspiring. We are so thankful to everyone who has supported Sultan during his journey and for showing him and his roommates the love that they deserve. Their stories show us that love and kindness can heal even the deepest wounds.
My name is Nancy Damrow. I'm from Rome, Georgia. For anybody who doesn't know, that's like northwest of Atlanta. I first found about this place when a friend of mine was already, sharing these tours on Facebook. And I didn't know what it was, so I started watching the videos and I got hooked onto it. First cast I loved was Colonel, and I sponsored him. I was thinking, like, there's somebody who has my type of personality. Then it was like I kept sponsoring cats after one after another and everything. And now I'm sponsoring Sultan, Curvy, and Cricket. I go ahead and come every year because I got like a bucket list of places I want to go to. And so I love coming here every year. It's like a blessing for me. If I'm stressed out, these cats help me with being stressed and everything. They were posting on Facebook all these pictures of the cats coming from Ohio. After they were here, we came by and the only cat that would come over to me was Abbey Road. All the others were like, I don't want to have anything to do with you. And then it was like, I saw them shaving, Sultan because he had all those mats on him. And again, it was like love at first sight. I was going like, wow, if I have a chance, I want to go ahead and sponsor him because I love fur balls. And he looked like, somebody who just touched my heart. When I first saw them, it was like Sultan and all the others were staying over here. I was sitting in the chair because I can't stand long. And like I said, the only one that came over was Abbey Road, and then Corduroy came over, to at least get some petting. Elaine would come by and just throw treats out, and they all ran to her. But then since I came back again, now he's like a loving cat who wants to be petted, and you can't pick him up. I found that out. No picking up, but boy, do I love him. When you sponsor a cat, it costs $30 a month, and then you get perks and stuff. Like every month I get a picture of Sultan, like one time he was in his bed and everything, and he looked so cute. And one of the pictures I keep on my cell phone, for when you first open up the phone, there he is. And then at the end of the year, you get a Christmas card and you get an ornament, Christmas ornament, I got a picture of 3 cats because I was sponsoring 3 cats. They were also sending me cards saying, thank you for sponsoring me. And in it talks about your cat that you're sponsoring. So it said stuff about him being in Ohio, being in a cage and everything for so long. It also shows, too, his little paw print on there, and I think that is so cute. Well, Sultan, I love fur balls, and when they went and shaved his hair, I thought, how could you? He looks pretty with his hair, He should have protested that, I think.
He protested for sure.
Come here, baby. See, I say baby, and he looks at me. He knows what his name is. And those eyes. How can you say no to those eyes?
Well, I was blessed enough to be able to meet Sultan shortly after he arrived here at BCR. He was just such a pleasure. I remember the first time I ever saw Sultan, he was actually out in the lobby, and he was just so sweet. I feel like Sultan, bless his little heart, has been a source of comfort for me. There have been a few times that I've been here at BCR during the day where my allergies were acting up, and Sultan seemed to know that I was not feeling well. I would walk right up to him and he would let me just rest my forehead on his. He would give me kisses with his sweet little wet nose. And there is something about the top of his forehead because 5 minutes later my headache was completely gone. It was back to normal Allie again, and I have to believe that's from him. I've seen Sultan grow so much over the course of almost this whole entire last year. In July, it will be 1 year that he has been here with us. I remember, just like many of the cats, when they first came to BCR, He was a little shy at first, and as sweet as he was a bit timid as well. He is really, really coming out of his shell, not only with staff and visitors, but also with the other kitties as well. He is my Aunt Julie's favorite cat here at VCR. She was telling me about how she was singing to him, and he was very, very attentive to her. He'll be playing in here with Corduroy, of course, and they have a lot of fun together. I adore his fluffy paws. He has the sweetest little fluffy paws in the world. That's definitely one of my favorite traits about Sultan. I think people should know that when it comes to Sultan, he may take a minute to warm up to you, but the way to his heart is truly just extra pets on his head. He loves treats. He is most definitely a treat cat. There is not a treat here at VCR that I don't think Sultan loves. I remember the first time I actually met the 12 cats that came here last year from Ohio. I was actually on tour. That is how our schedule had worked out that week. I literally met them for the first time on camera doing a live tour for Facebook. And that was very special because I got to meet them at the same time that our viewers were meeting them. I remember, so handsome. I remember how Sultan was one of those cats that really stuck out to me. So I was very, very happy when I got to meet Sultan and find out that he was just as sweet. And truly all of the Ohio cats, I was so proud of them. It was a really unique experience, and for me, I'll definitely remember it this year.